Okay, so now we will be doing uh, future tense. Okay, future tense also has its four subparts. They are, we will see, is simple future, future continuous, future perfect, and future perfect continuous. So let's do. Number one is simple future. What is simple future? It indicates the events taking place next day, next week, or tomorrow. Okay, it also indicates the event mentioned is expected to occur in the future. For example, I shall give you the details as soon as possible. Okay, so we can see here is in future tense we use shall and will. So here it's used shall. I shall give you the details as soon as possible. So it is indicating the future tense. Okay, in future tense we will also see be plus going plus to plus infinitive form. Like she is going to spend the next 2 weeks in Delhi. Okay, so what is be plus going plus to? See here, is going, okay, plus to plus this infinitive spend the next week to the next 2 weeks in Delhi. So it also indicates the future tense. Okay, so it's a simple future. So in book you also have about plus to plus infinitive, that is let's hurry, the show is about to begin. So about is used, then to plus infinitive is begin there. Okay, now let's do the future continuous. So what is future continuous is, here we see when we mean that at some point in the future we will be in the middle of an action or state. Okay, so let's do with example. I can't come to the party as I will be working late tomorrow evening. So here also we can see that it's indicating the future tense, which is what which will take place in the middle of the action or this one. Okay, so I can't come to the party. Why you can't come to the party? Here also it's a future tense. He cannot come to the party, and here it's giving the reason as I will be working late. So you can see here that will be and working is used. Ing form is used here in future continuous form. Now we will see next is future perfect. Okay, so in future perfect we see this tense is to express an action that will be completed at or in a certain given time. Okay, let's see here. By Saturday we will have finished the first part of the project. So we see here that will have is used and past participle form is used here. Past participle form of verb. Okay, so by Saturday we will have finished the first part of the project. So here we can see that it is indicating the future, but it giving you the certain period of time. Okay, it is also indicated it is used with a time expression such as by. You can see here by is used by then or by the time. Next is, and the last one, future perfect continuous. By the end of this year she will have been learning calligraphy for 4 years. Okay, let's see what it is. The form of verb which is used to talk about an action that will continue in the future up to the certain period of time. Here the exact certain period of time is given. Here what is it? It will continue to the certain period of time. See here, by the end of the year she will have been. Okay, so you can see here will plus have been and the ing form is used. Have been learning calligraphy for 4 years. So it will be what? Continuing process. Clear?